Hey, what's going on, everybody? Friday evening. It's Friday evening out there. Feels nice out here. I'm just out here enjoying this weather. You know what I mean? We waiting on the mailman to come, but you know, we have a long route. We have a long route here, and a lot of people, a lot of the mailmans don't, the mail people don't like this route because it's a long route. So I know there a while back, about a year ago, we didn't get no mail for 10 days, and when we finally got our mail, we had like, I don't know, 80 pieces of mail or so. I feel bad for that mailman delivering all that mail. I'm delivering you 10 days worth of mail, and he's probably delivering big old, you know what I mean? Big old 80 letters, 20, 100 letters, whatever. 50 packages, never got any mail. Yeah, the mail system's really, really crazy. I feel bad for the folks because nobody wants to work. To be honest with you, I love working, but the way my disability is with multiple sclerosis, and I had it since 2003, it progressed to the point where I can't work. Man, I was outside doing some work, and my heart rate shot up so high, it wouldn't go back down. It took several hours. I mean, it shot up in the 160s earlier, 170s, and it wouldn't go down. A lot of people say, oh, go back down. Not in my condition. It takes forever to go down. So I don't want to get it ramped up in the 200 range and go to the hospital and they look at you stupid and say, oh, what this is, that's anxiety. You know, stupid ass people at the hospital. I mean, I hate to say that to them. I don't like disrespecting anybody, but when you go there like a dozen times over the past several months and they just say anxiety when it's an episode of tachycardia. You know what I mean? It's not anxiety. So it kind of scared me going in there with a high pulse rate like in the 200s. That's very scary. You know, a lot of people have no clue what their pulse rate or heart rate or anything should be, even their blood pressure. I send my friends pictures of normal blood pressure, normal heart rate, and they're like, oh my God. They're like flipping out like it's high. Is it high? They don't even know what it's supposed to be. That's scary because the oxygen level and all that can be deadly. You know what I mean? If you don't keep an eye on your oxygen level, that's why I got like pulse meters here, 3 different blood pressure machines, and one of them's old, but I got new ones too. You know, I just got them a couple months ago. So yeah, it's just crazy. You know, I mean, I put concrete around the cracks of the house here. I had little holes by the thing where water won't get in the basement. I patched all that up. I've been working on it for a week. I just don't do it every day because I worked on it this morning. And man, my back. I said what it is. I got scar tissue in my back and neck. And so every time I bend over and lift something up heavy, the pain shoots up, and you feel this burning sensation. Then your pulse rate goes through the roof. And it's not funny feeling. It feels like someone's got a blowtorch on your chest. And yes, they will not give me nothing for the pain. I got different nurses here, different doctors, and they all say the Drug Enforcement Agency stopped the pain pill crap. So they're not prescribing any pain pills. So if you go to the hospital with a broken finger off, they're not going to give you any pain pill. They keep on saying Tylenol. I said, I can pop Tylenol and ibuprofen like candy, and it helps 3%. What's that tell you? When you're eating them like candy and it's bad on your liver and your kidneys, because that stuff is bad for your liver and your kidneys. Ibuprofen will kill your liver, your kidneys. It's bad on your kidneys, and Tylenol will mess up your liver. It was the point where you go to the hospital and they do your liver count, your liver function, or your enzymes, and they'll say stop taking all that medicine, because it happened to me a couple times. The doctor came in and said stop all the medicines you're on because your liver count's screwed. That's what they told me. The medications, and yes, medications have side effects. I deal with a lot of people, my friends, especially in high school, that tell me medicines don't have side effects. I'm thinking, what kind of drugs they on? You know what I mean? I'm like, really? Every medicine has side effects, and the medicines they give me have wicked side effects. They always give me medicines that'll just make you hallucinations. You will see things and hear things that do not exist. Yeah, that's what kind of medicines they give me. Okay? Yep. When you're on medication that messes with your mind and you see and hear things that do not exist, that's what it says on there. So I'm sleeping and then I hear knocks on the door 3 or 4 in the morning. I hear a lady yelling, who is it? Who is it? And I'm all hearing things and seeing things and hearing things that don't exist from the medication. Okay? That's one of the side effects. The other side effects is constipation, gas, bloating, muscle spasms. That's where the body will start, muscles will move around like underneath your elbow and your above your knees, below your knees, and your back. The muscles just start moving, like twitching for no reason. It moves around. It could be in your back. You know what I mean? It could be in your legs, legs, above your knees, in the back, and your muscle just starts moving, like twitching, like boom, 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 like a heartbeat, going boom, 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 boom. Then it moves around. That's muscle spasms, and I don't like that either. Because what happens, it goes to your heart, because your heart's a muscle. Next thing you know, my heart's going boom, 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 3,000 miles an hour. And I said, okay, what's going on? My heart's going crazy. I put the pulse meter on. It says 225 pulse rate. Called the ambulance. They came and said, what's going on? So I showed them. They said, you have anxiety? Looks like anxiety to me. I said, no, I have an inappropriate sinus tachycardia. So I got in the ambulance. They hooked me up to the blood pressure machine and the EKG and the monitor and everything. So it looks like anxiety to me. And we're just going to drive you to the hospital normal. No lights and sirens. So I told my cardiologist the next day, and he was mad. He was very angry. He wanted all that on like a recording at the hospital, but the hospital didn't catch it because it went down until I got to the hospital. It didn't go down all the way. It was still high, but they wouldn't treat it. We don't treat anxiety here. So one doctor come in, he must have been about 80 years old, and said, yeah, your blood pressure is 200 over 180. I seen people come in here with 300 over 180. He goes, you'll be all right, you know, because you take medicine for it. These other people come in here and they don't. And I said, I can't even stand a 300. 300, I said, you'd be dead, won't you? 300 blood pressure over 180? Wouldn't you be dead or something? Your heart just blow up or something? I mean, what kind of... I just can't understand. And that's why they call this hospital here a Band-Aid doctor. You go in, they put a boo-boo Band-Aid on you, say, go out your way, rush you out the door, don't get treated properly. You want to blame a heart condition on anxiety. Yep, so basically when somebody goes in there with a heart attack, they'll say, well, he died of an anxiety attack. So I'm just all confused about this anxiety stuff. And I told my cardiologist last month, because I literally seen him like 4 weeks ago, 4.5 weeks ago. The 19th of May, you know, it's the 25th, so basically 4.5 weeks ago I seen him. He said, it's not anxiety. He goes, I looked at your EKGs, and they get mad at me, so I'll call my doctor. I said, I want some more EKGs done. I want them done like every month or so, every 6 weeks. I have to get on them to get them done, because if I wait on them, they'll wait a year to do them, like the blood work. They finally came yesterday. They did the blood work yesterday, and they did an antibody test. They take your extra tube of blood or half tube of blood or whatever it is to do an antibody test, and they got a little thing they had to fill out, ask about your history, like if you got diabetes, autoimmune disorders, you smoke, you take drugs, you smoke weed. They ask you all that. Kidney disease, liver disease. They ask you all that on this little thing. And she gave me a little piece of paper. It's got, you can download an app or whatever, and you can have the results mailed. They don't give you the results over the phone. They actually mail them to you. She said, give it about a week or two to get all this done. She said they're very busy on those. So, yeah. So you guys have a lovely, lovely Friday, okay? Thank you so much. Bye now.